0.
All right. So this scene was the first thing I actually wrote for this. The whole idea. Actually, one thing. So actually, in about 8 minutes, Nightmare's review of this episode is going up because I let her see it ahead of time. But one thing most people I think missed that I didn't make clear enough was that she's in the fridge right now, and that's why they bought her cryo unit. Was because their fridge is broken, and so her cryo unit had a leak, so they were using it to keep their food cool. And I didn't realize until after the episode was finished that I didn't make that blatantly obvious, and so
and you didn't even tell me that.
Yeah, no, I didn't make that. I just thought it was pretty clear, but I guess I didn't do a good job of making that obvious.
Honestly, I really thought that she was like in the garbage or something.
Me, that's what I thought too.
But you know, whatever. This scene's also kind of funny to watch because both of those characters are being voiced by the lovely Chad Fisher. So he's just talking to himself. Actually, a lot of Captain Slock's dialogue is with Choro. I mean, excuse me, Choro. It's SM33, and so it's really interesting. Them being played by the same person.
I want to add that I love the part where he jumps on Sam. That's just one of my favorite things.
Oh yeah,
I just love that part.
That's great. I really love the intro. I only saw the intro for the first time yesterday at 1 in the morning. Was the first time I saw it, and I just quickly slapped everything together so that we could release today.
Yeah.
I just love how SM33 just flails his arms around, just like, woo!
And then I like how Kata isn't even animated, he just sings, because I felt like that's such a him thing.
Sam's mom is actually voiced by I'll Bring You Down, the one who makes Pandora's Chorus, fun fact. And there's Raymond Miller right there, voicing her little brother.
He's voicing a wall, obviously.
Voicing a wall. And the comic book that they're talking about, Fragile, is actually a real webcomic that a friend of mine makes. It's really good. Check it out. It's called Fragile by Deercliff. Nightmare, also the one reviewing this episode, has a small cameo coming up here. She's the female reporter.
Oh my god, I absolutely hate this Bill Clinton speech so much. Not because the dialogue isn't good. No. Dialogue's great. But I had to sit here and animate freaking Bill Clinton. It doesn't look like a lot, but it is. And it was frustrating. And I hate this part so much because it was so long. And oh my god, I can't stand watching it. I hate it so much. It's like, oh my passion, I hate this Bill Clinton speech.
Well, a little bit of a fun fact. The person who plays Bill Clinton is actually a close friend of mine named Kumiku. And I introduced him to Cour because he was like, I need a Bill Clinton. I'm like, I know a guy who can do a pretty kick-ass Bill Clinton. Let me go get him for you.
Opens up box, here you go.
And so I introduced this series to Who, and Who being a huge fan of space, intergalactic stuff. He loves astronomical things. He actually has done a couple of visits to NASA. Was actually willing to be like, yeah, I'm pretty interested in going into it. And everybody just fell in love, and it was magical.
It was magical.
It was beautiful.
I
can't even draw
absolutely
Bill
love working with him. Oh, and there's Nightmare right there.
There she is.
There she is. I was really hoping she would make it to the stream, but nope. Whoops.
It's all good in the hood.
It's all fine. She's got to work to make sure that in the next 4 minutes her review of the episode is up, so she's got her hands full.
Oh my god. Doesn't even look like Bill Clinton.
There.
Do you see this face? I hate everything. Oh my gosh. Also, while we were looking up stuff about Bill Clinton, we found this, we found the Japanese Wikipedia article page on Bill Clinton, and so we just kind of have this running joke about Bill Clinton, which is like how they
Bill Clinton.
how it was like typed out. Oh my god, I love it. The Wikipedia page in Japanese of Bill Clinton. Bless it up.
Wonderful.
I love this scene with SM33. He's such a bean.
SM33 is so great. Absolutely wonderful. I especially love a lot of the shots you did. I didn't actually tell Alpha really how to frame anything. I gave her a lot of creative freedom there on how everything looks. And I'm really impressed with how it turned out. It's really great.
I just felt like she would hug him. I was like, they both need hugs.
Oh, yeah? Oh, sorry about that.
And from the looks of things, we just broke 400 subscribers.
Oh, nice.
I'm at 402. I didn't expect this to be the 400 subscriber special, but here it is. Surprise! Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you. Is this your best birthday so far?
It is my best birthday. And Daphne comments that the Bill Clinton scene was very boring, and I feel, I really, it's one of my only problems with that scene is it doesn't captivate you very well, and I totally get that. Just because there's a lot of very smart humor in it that I enjoy, but I understand it being boring. It's I'm working on it. I wrote this 1.5 years ago, so I'm working on it. And yes, Origin, I definitely feel that Portal Turret's voice with SM33. They are very similar. It's not the only robot that video game robot that SM33's been compared to either. He's also often compared to what's his name? Claptrap from the Borderlands series. It's very much similar to those.
This walk cycle that's gonna be coming up in like 2 seconds is like, oh my god, I reused it so much because I was like, you know, it's a good.
It's a really good walk cycle. Why you should reuse
it? It's moving.
It deserves
it's on
to
the
be
screen.
reused.
Oh my god, I finished that and I was like, okay, I'll just use this a lot. There we go. Oh my goodness.
Save yourself a couple minutes of drawing things. Probably like half an hour of drawing things by just having them walk for a bit.
I used to work at Wendy's.
Yeah. Oh man.
Slept for 3,000 years. Wendy's what? Excuse me?
Wendy's what?
One of the dumbest jokes in this episode, and I love it.
I love it too.
Wendy's fast food restaurant.
Was that the crabby guy from earlier?
Why, yes. His crime's physicality is often compared to that of the ancient earth crab. However, you meant grumpy. I see.
It's great. Now this is one of the things. That joke right there, the crabby joke, was one of the things I know Nightmare complained about. She's like, which was. I'll just let you go watch that. I also there's a little alien in the back there. I really like that detail.
I didn't think it would be very busy. I just thought like one dude would just be eating there. Just like you know when there's like a fast food place or just like a restaurant in general and like there's a ton of staff and then like one person eating and it's just like this really awkward like kind of tension, you know?
It's really slow right there, and I love this scene. Actually, a couple voice lines from this scene right here were when I decided I was like, that's who I want to voice Pony.
I also love having him spin off into space. I like having him draw SM33. I love Pony's like movements that he does. It's so much fun.
Yeah, honestly, when doing the character itself, it was really, it was just all around like fun. You're basically saying, "Hey, be this excited nerd." I'm just like, well, I'm basically excited all the time, so let's do it. Oh, jeez.
I love that part where he shakes up and down and then just zooms in really quickly. Oh man. It's your boy, Pony Boy. Stay golden, Pony Boy.
Stay golden, Pony Boy.
Can you please, like, insert that joke somewhere into some of the episode?
Oh, it's gonna happen. Because, I mean, Sam has undoubtedly seen West Side Story.
Wait, what? Those aren't poems, they're movies.
So it's bound to come up at some point.
Yeah.
Like, look how simple SM33 is. He's just circles and, like, lines.
He's
I mean,
very
they all are, but,
geometric,
like,
yeah.
the specific...
You guys done taking that order yet?
And then
Oh,
there's
I love this
Kata.
scene. This is one of my favorite
Hell.
scenes.
Same! I love the handshake scene. It's like the best thing. Also, look at that hand. I was so proud of how I drew that hand. Bless it up.
It's a handshake.
I don't have any hands.
Oh, that's awkward.
Please retract your flesh.
It is a pretty good hand. Good thing you didn't have to draw more than one hand.
Oh god. Ugh.
I am sorry, there is no way I will ever be able to get that right. Can I just call you Tom?
And
Wait,
we are
hold-
still accepting fan art. We'll show it off once we're done watching the video here.
Alright. Kata and Ella Pandoria. Actually, I'm just gonna call you Pony. Yeah, Pony.
And he freak.
Loses his mind.
What? Zooms out very briefly.
Not only to contact them more efficiently, but also to display a friendly bond to all within earshot.
Whoa there, don't read into it too much there, Pony. So, is there anyone else I need to know?
George in the kitchen. He runs the compound grill. I'll tell him that.
Oh, Choro's design. That was actually really fun because Cour and I were on call, and he had this he had concept art that Rabbit had done. He was like, okay, this is what I was thinking, and I was like, yo, what if he had cooking utensils on his horns? And we were all like, yes. That was like my favorite thing, is putting all those little utensils on his horns.
It was
Just think
great.
So,
Honestly, when I first saw that, I'm just like, man, I was a freaking hipster. It's like, cause you just know those people who just have like all those like earrings or something that's like along their ears. I just imagine that with his kitchen utensils. I'm just like, yes, he's like the mellow dude. He's a chill one.
I believe you wanted to meet Churro.
Yeah, Choro's great. He started off as more of a kind of just basically a minotaur in space, and then he kind of evolved to being a mix of like a puppy, a horse, I don't know, like a like a bear, a cyclops, a little bit of bunny in him, just like all kinds, just whatever animal we could think of, just threw some of that inside of him. And it was a really good time. Really one of my favorite, characters. If I hadn't been restricted to characters I don't voice earlier, Choro would hands down have been one of them. I really like this scene too. This is a good scene.
Pizza.
Right? How about pizza?
He has knife and the little grabby grabbers, spatula, and a whisk.
It's like bread.
Whisk
with
it up good, me boy.
pepperoni, spices.
Spices. Love spices.
Oh,
Bless the walking cycle yet again.
There it is. I didn't even actually notice it, come to think of it. Especially since you added the door there and then the end of the walk cycle. And then this. I love this frame. If there's one
Honestly,
frame you want to
when I
redraw
saw-
to make me happy, do this one.